Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BlueMaxima, and this is... crap, I've lost it. Where is it? There it is. Urban Trial Freestyle. This is a Trials HD clone in pretty much every sense of the word. But I will walk us all through it anyway. I'll just skip all this, if I can. It's my brightness. Yeah, I'll turn my brightness up with the camera. I'll just skip this stuff. For those of you who are wondering why my videos are like so bright sometimes and then they're not, it's because my phone screen is a little weird while I'm trying to record videos. And it displays everything as overly bright, so I can never tell exactly how bright the screen is. So I usually just try and guess, and, you know, sorry if that's turned out bad for some of you. Anyway, here is Urban Trial Freestyle. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So, this is basically a Trials HD clone. You've got two different types of challenges. I'll start the first type, which is time trial or race or whatever. Now, before you start each race, you have the bike customization screen. You unlock money by finding it in money bags throughout the levels, and then you spend it on components. So if I go to my engines here, I've already got 3. So I can swap to this one, which has much better handling, but pretty much everything else is crap, or I can go back to this one that I spent 25k on. You've also got your, I don't know what this is actually. Is this a chassis? No, it looks like a paint job of some sort, but yeah, as you can see, it's, it changes your acceleration and your handling, and then there's the tyres, which do the max speed and the handling as well. Whoop, I'll go back to these tyres. So, let's move on to the game. So, controls are pretty much exactly as you would expect. R is to accelerate, L is to brake and reverse, and the balance is to use the left stick. So the idea is, you just go on a bike, and you can jump over things, and you basically have to get to the end of these extra long obstacle courses. Now this is a time trial, so it's basically just a, get to the end as fast as you can. You don't get any penalties if you, like, fail and need to reset the game. There's a money bag there, by the way. But yeah, you don't get any penalties if you reset, but obviously it's going to take time off you having to redo the checkpoints and everything. So, yeah, a little bit of a punishment there. Looks pretty nice, I have to say. I wasn't expecting it to look this good, but it's got some decent graphics to it. Music, however, entirely forgettable. Could probably just replace this with your own stuff if you like. I wouldn't stop you from doing it. Got to be careful of silly little obstacles like that. Yeah, sometimes the tracks change on ya. Crap. Don't even know how I got myself killed there, but whatever. Stepping over the top. Gun it. Yeah, the tracks differ in paths sometimes, and when they do, you can usually find money off the beaten track, and each level has $5,000 worth of bags with money in them, so you can go and replay tracks again to find the money that you want. So I got 4 stars on that one. Each level you can get a max of 5 stars, and the further on in the more stars you get, my apologies, the more levels you unlock. So you want to unlock as many levels as you can, because I'm actually on the 5th set of levels right now, but you know, you can do certain sets ahead of finishing other sets. So let's play an actual, I'm not 100% sure what they call this. I think they call this stunt mode or something. So this is stunt mode. As you can see, the game actually downloads leaderboards, and in time trial modes, I don't know why it didn't happen in that last one, but in time trial modes you can race a ghost, and yeah, it's kind of like trials like that. But you can only race the one ghost that's at the very top of the leaderboards. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. I'd rather more than one. So, The idea of this mode is not to screw up like that. The idea of this mode is that you need to... Those little gates there, see highest jump? You need to perform the stunt that these ask you to do. The better you do at the stunt, the more points you get. More points you get, more stars you get. It's... I will admit, it's actually a unique mode, and it's kind of fun. If you want to... Ow. You know, if you don't stop screwing up every freaking time you try and do a stunt. God damn it. Damn it. I'll get this eventually, I swear. Let's just try and... Yes, I got it. Okay, hold on. Now, precise aim. Gotta not screw up like that. Precise aim. Do not screw up like that. Precise aim. Gotta aim as close to the center of that as possible. God damn, this one's a bitch. Crap. Crap. Let's just slowly work our way through, get some cash. Elevator. Checkpoint. Speed check. Gotta go as fast as you possibly can. Yep, I got 1,000 points for that stunt. There's this, the sound effects on this bike are actually really annoying, because the same 3 set of effects repeat themselves over and over and over again. And the guy himself, Christ. And the guy himself sounds completely different compared to the arsehole he's actually playing as. I just did that to get the money. And the guy sounds completely different than what you expect. Okay, highest jump. That's pretty obvious because I already did one this time. Okay, flip meter. You gotta get it, obviously gotta flip as much as possible. And I failed miserably there. So, crap. I don't think faults matter on this one, but, I mean, like, there's a counter for them in the top right, so you wouldn't blame me for thinking that they might actually have something to do with this. Let's just hit the speed and screw up miserably. And the music is pretty, oh, I already commented on that, sorry. I'm dumb. Still dumb. Now, that's the one problem I have with these sorts of games, like Trials games and Urban Trial Freestyle. They can be really, really frustrating. Because sometimes it doesn't feel like you're in control of your bike at all, and it really gets annoying after a while. I really don't like games like this that much. I have Trials Evolution on Xbox, and yeah, one of the levels actually made me motion sick. I hate that level. So when you've completed a level, you can tap this button down here, and it'll get the records. So, you know, I want the world records, please. Please. Okay, I don't know why it's not loading the leaderboards. Let's pop back to an earlier set of levels and see if it'll load here. Merry-go-ride. Because this game is actually pretty new. Whoa! Okay! Okay, I'm number 3 on the leaderboard. Forever committed to video. And Cheap Extremes, let's see the times on that. Yeah, I kind of suck at time trials. But yeah, I can't believe I'm still number 3 on the leaderboard on the first level. That's cool. Let's actually play the first level. I mean, like, I'm not going to get better than 6900 because I don't know how I got that the first time. But let's just play it and give a look at the different locale. Because there's 5 different locales, and they each have 5 tracks. So 25 tracks, and both tracks have a time trial and a stunt mode. So yeah, so basically, yeah, you get 50 challenges out of it. My main problem is that the challenges themselves are actually pretty short. So if you're a guy that just wants to go through and get this shit done, then you'll be done pretty quick. There's no, I'll just finish up here. Yeah, 6449. And that was nowhere near 6900. I didn't mean to restart. So let's just end the track there. Go back. Yeah, along with, oh god, I can't think of my words. Along with customizing your bike, you can also customize your guy. But to be perfectly honest, wait until the end of the game for that, because you're going to need your money to buy the upgrades. Because balancing your upgrades is actually something you really need to do to get, excuse me, to get that done properly. So yeah, as you can, I'm not sure if you saw, I'm just going to play this again, because I'm pretty sure that I should have seen a face at the, at one point. So if we go here, downloading the records, oh, I'm sure there's something here. Let's just pass through. Alright, here we go. Let's try that again. Holy crap. Alright, so you see there? That guy's face on the leaderboard? Yeah, you can take your own personal picture and put it up and... Get out of my way, you stupid trees. You can take your own personal picture and you can have it on the leaderboards, although you will probably never see your own face on the leaderboards after... I mean, like, it's been like 7 hours or something. No, not even 7 hours. It's been like 5 hours since this game's come out, and I'm willing to bet that there's already some extreme high scores. Now, challenges are unlocked once you do every single level in that level set. Ooh, that'd be Generation of Chaos. Let's... So, here, you have to do the biggest jump you possibly can. I have no idea how this works, because I am not reminded of the Trials HD version of this at all. So let's just, and bang. Oh, well, I guess coming at the barrels at a significant angle is a good way to do this. But yeah, I'm sure you get the idea. And these do have their own leaderboards, so let's have a look at the leaderboards. Okay, apparently I'm the only one on this leaderboard. Wait. Oh no, here we go. No, apparently not. Let's have a look at Green Trip then. Yeah, this one basically just gives you fuel, and you have to go and do it. Here's Platform Madness. I haven't completed the other levels yet, so I can't show them off. And so apparently you have like 5 minutes to collect as many of these as possible. You know, yeah, but I think that's enough. You get the idea. They're like the skill games in Trials HD and Trials Evolution. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much a really quick look at Urban Trials Freestyle. It's a Trials clone, and it's not particularly great, but it's not particularly bad either. And you know, it's $8 for PlayStation Plus users and $10 if you're not a PlayStation Plus user. So it's not the worst recommendation I can make. I could recommend Ridge Racer. Who would recommend Ridge Racer in their right mind? I don't know. But yeah, it's an alright game. If you want a Trials fix, you really can't go wrong with this. There is, I mean, like, you do get the 50 challenges, and you can go for high scores, and, you know, as long as you don't completely bust through it, like, you do, like, 3 or 4 challenges at a time, and then put it down, it could last you a fair while longer. But, you know, for $8, you really can't go bad. This has been BlueMaxima. I will see you all tomorrow, because of the PlayStation 4 announcement. And also, as a public service announcement, if you go to your PlayStation 3 inboxes right now, and if you're what Sony calls a loyal customer, you might have $10 in your inbox. So why do you think I I bought this? I got $10 and I had $10 in my wallet, so I bought Generation of Chaos, and I might as well go play that now. Because I'm almost done with Urban Troll Freestyle, and it's definitely not worth the $8 at this point, but I'm sure that with a bit of score attack it might be. Anyway, this has been BlueMaxima, see you all next time.